Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Black Clover. Last time around we had The Only Weapon, where basically Veto used his demon mythical beast powers and he was about to attack Noelle, but Asta was able to save her. Then Finral and Vanessa showed up, and together the two of them and Asta have started fighting Veto, with Asta being pretty much the man in front with the attacks, Vanessa supporting, and Finral making sure they don't get hit. So it's a very interesting team up, actually. I really enjoy it. And yeah, that's pretty much where we left off, with them just desperately trying to defeat this friggin' guy. So yeah, that's pretty much where we left off. Like always, the reaction is down in the description and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure. So let's go ahead and jump right into this episode of Black Clover. Here we go. Dude, I have fucking thrown out my voice already, and it's only noon. I'm only 2 videos deep, and I'm already, like, exhausted. Just before this, I had to record Doctor Who, and that was a very hype ending of the episode, and I was going crazy. And now this, like, I'm going to be dead by the end of the day. Good grief, man. They're a team. A team of idiots and crazy people. Isn't it great? I love how fucking goofy this show is. See, this is what I like, man. This is what I like. I like when a show could be pretty serious, but there's still that level of, like, hope and goofiness about it, you know? It's like, I like, you know, I for fuck's sake, I want to have fun with anime, man. I want to have fun watching anime. Now, sometimes, like, you know, it's kind of hard to say you have fun in Vinland Saga. I do, but not because there are fun moments. I mean, there's some, but, like, Vinland Saga is kind of like my exception to the rule. Like, I'm fully fine with that being just a fucking drama, you know? But this, it's like, oh, man, it's so great. I love that. I love, like, having serious moments, but also just the fact that they're just a bunch of goofs, you know? They're the outcasts, they're the misfits, they're the goofs. They can be serious, but they're also just weird. I like that. I think I identify with that a lot, you know? They could present as normal people very easily, but deep down, there's something weird about them, and I think I relate to that a little bit, you know? And they're not assholes, like, I mean, they're kind of assholes, but, like, in their own, like, this asshole, you know? But, like, just immediately, like, seeing Finral's brother, it's like, I just want to give this dude a swift kick, knock him down, you know? Fucking break this kid's ankles, fucking spoiled kid that, ugh. It's like, let me see that kid fighting Veto, you know? Let me see that guy getting his ass kicked, you know? I mean, Klaus was kind of the same way at first. The only difference is that Yuno just didn't care. It's hilarious that it's like, of Golden Dawn, which, I mean, I guess we haven't seen that much, to be fair, but, like, I mean, we don't really see anything about Captain William, but, like, his first in command, and now this, which, it seemed to be that, because they said he's, like, the vice captain of Golden Dawn, the vice captain of Golden Dawn, Finral's brother. So, that other guy that was, like, at the dinner and stuff, like, or at the ceremony, is he just, like, some dude who's just, he's just all up his own ass, basically? That dude sucks. I thought he was the vice captain, but maybe not, so, I don't know, but yeah, but, like, those two suck. We don't know anything about Captain William. Klaus started off that way, but he got better. He got a lot better really quickly. I mean, he bonded with Yuno, and Yuno obviously is good. Mimosa's good. Mimosa's a good girl. I understand. I understand. Mimosa's a good girl, So, so we got both of their backstories. I should check. What exactly did he say about why he chases girls? I think he just kind of was popular with the ladies, and so he just kind of went with it. I mean, it doesn't really have anything to do with each other. I mean, it's his version of running is just trying to get away from it. But I love that Vanessa's backstory does not inform anything about her being a drunk. There's just nothing about that informs why she's an alcoholic. She just is. That's just a thing she developed later. Now the question is, was she saved by Yami? I mean, I don't know. They don't really put a focus on it. He was wearing this really long cape though, but I don't know. But it's interesting. I mean, Jesus, man, the fucking forest witches. What the hell's going on there? That was a lot of world building. They just kind of dropped in a few minutes. There's this fucking crazy cult of witches out in the forest. I because it's I've thought about her hat, and it's just oh, she has the witch's hat. I didn't really think anything of it because we've had the witch's brooms as just a normal mode of transportation in this show. And I kind of questioned that at the beginning of the show. It's oh, everyone just has a broom that they use to fly around and stuff, And so it's they have this specific imagery of a witch, but they're not that. But she has a witch's hat, but I didn't think anything of that, But no, that's not just a fashion choice. That's left over from where she used to be, basically. But yeah, she decided, you control your own fate. Vanessa controls her own fate. Finral fights the way he fights. You got your own way of fighting. So what it was using spatial magic to collapse something in on itself, basically. Essentially creating a black hole to use for combat, which is fucking terrifying, actually. But instead, Finral can't. His magic is not strong enough for that. But now he has what he can do. His magic is great for support, which is interesting. And it's interesting because that's kind of what I just assumed spatial magic did. I just assumed that's how it was mainly used to fight. But I like that. It is specifically a difference that he doesn't fight. He can't really hurt people with his magic, but he can support people, unlike his more powerful younger brother, who does have this more dangerous spatial magic, which is interesting. So I like that. So yeah, so that's interesting. I really like that. And yeah, just the fact that that the three of them are a threat to him, and he's insects and stuff. I mean, he doesn't talk like that. He's just so annoying that I've given him that voice now, but he's that's hard to do. I don't think you understand how much I clench my nose, which is weird. I clench the inside muscles of my nose to get that voice. I probably don't even need to. I can just go, it's all just more in my throat. I don't know why my nose is screwing up so weird. I don't know. Voices are weird. Can you hear how dead my voice is, though? Have you heard... this is normally how I would talk, is, I would talk like this, but, for the past, 5 minutes or so, I've been talking more like this. Oh, I'm gonna be dead by the end of this day. Tune into this week's episode of The Sopranos to see me dying of energy depletion and my voice being shot to hell. I'm gonna be like Kahono at the end of this. Poor Kahono. The funny thing is realizing that if Veto had not showed up, that the Black Bulls would have probably just swept through. They probably would have just swept through the priests. They weren't strong enough. None of them were strong enough. So, but yeah. But teamwork makes the dream work. And they were able to team up and surpass they're still fucking surpassing their limits. It's going crazy, you know? And it's funny because, like, I feel like some of this stuff with surpassing your limits, like, I feel like this would happen later in an anime. Like, the fact that they're all, like, doing this now, and we're barely 50 episodes in, like, Jesus, imagine where we're gonna go next, you know? Like, we still have 122 episodes to go, and the story's not even done. Like, there's still gonna be another season, from what I hear. So it's just like, man, we've got a long way to go with these characters, and I love it. So... Dude, if we succeed in this and we get the magic stone, we better be granted, like, we better clear our debt of stars after this. Like, this is the most impressive thing the Black Bulls have ever done. But that's really just it, is, like, this is, I guess, honestly, this is the first time the Black Bulls have ever been trusted with something like this, you know? Like, the Black Bulls, like, I don't know, and maybe that's just because... maybe that's also just because of Julius, you know? Julius, who is not a Black Bull, but he trusts them because he brought in Yami, you know? And he understands the Black Bulls probably better than the other Magic Knights, you know? Which, I mean, he does, because that's why he trusted the Black Bulls to do this, you know? But it's just like, yeah, and I don't know, maybe the rest could have... I mean, I guess that's the thing, is, like, the other... I mean, Golden Dawn probably could have done it, but at the same time, it's like... You know, because they are super powerful, but it's like, you know, this is... I don't know. It's a big moment for the Black Bulls to be given this... To deal with a situation like this and hopefully come out on top, you know? We'll have to see. But yeah... But they're teaming up and it's all working out. Now the others are there too. Gauche, Charmy, and Gray. I love that it's like, oh, you know, they're not, like, Charmy's not hitting him. And he's just like, oh, are they trying to, like, come up with a dust storm to confuse me, to, you know, hinder my visibility? And it's like, no, she was just trying to kick up enough rocks so that Gray could transform all the rocks into Asta so that he wouldn't know where Asta was going to hit him. It's like, he cannot comprehend how stupid they are and how much their stupidity just, like, it, like, multiplies. It's not a thing of you add all their stupidity together. It friggin' multiplies exponentially. And he can't deal with it. I love how panicked he was. They're trying to come up with cover. And then it's like, there's Asta. And then he gets him. It's like, that was a rock. And there's just like 50 more. It's like, no! It's just like he's losing it. Like, he's losing. He's being pushed to his limits, but he's not really surpassing it, you know? I mean, I guess he surpassed his limits to get the mythical beast form, but like, he can't keep up with how crazy the rest of them are, you know? Like, the Black Bulls, they are all wild cards, and you put all those wild cards together, and it's just, it's not so much that the Black Bulls are a wild card, it's that individually they are a wild card, which means together they're a wild deck, which means you have no idea what you're going to get, you know? It's like the most random assortment of things possible, and he can't. You know, he's basically trying to, you know, war of attrition, try to outlast him, and it's not working. Because the more of them that are there, like, quite honestly, probably the one who's the most normal is probably Yami. You know, he has darkness magic and he fights, you know, like a normal person. The rest of them are not like that, you know. The rest of them, aside from Asta and Noelle, I guess, are not like that. So it's just, it's hilarious. I love it. I love how confused he's getting now. He's losing it, and I love it. So yeah, good stuff, and I'm curious to see where we are going next time. But that is basically it. With all of that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Black Clover reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.
I've been crying for hours, baby.